Have you ever wondered what time really is? Is it a mere human invention or a fundamental part of our universe? Let's dive into this mystery. Time. It's a concept that is so integral to our daily lives, yet remains one of the greatest enigmas. We measure it, we value it, we try to manage it, but what exactly is it? Is it merely a construct of our minds, an attempt to make sense of the world around us, or does it exist independently of our perceptions? Around the globe, cultures have developed their own unique perceptions of time, deeply influenced by the wisdom of their ancestors. For instance, in many indigenous cultures, time is viewed as cyclical, not linear. They believe in the continuous cycle of life, death, and rebirth, with each phase of life equally valued. In contrast, Western societies often view time as a straight line, a finite resource that is constantly slipping away from us. This linear perception of time influences everything from our work culture to our personal habits. Time not only shapes our perceptions, but it also plays a crucial role in our practices and traditions. Consider the Balinese calendar system, which consists of 10 different calendars running concurrently. This intricate system dictates everything from religious ceremonies to agricultural practices. Or think about the Jewish Shabbat, a day of rest that begins at sunset on Friday and ends at nightfall on Saturday, demonstrating a cyclical view of time. In the end, whether we perceive time as linear or cyclical, finite or infinite, it undeniably shapes our experiences and cultures. It is a constant companion in our journey through life, a silent observer of our joys and sorrows, our triumphs and defeats. It is a testament to our existence, a record of our past, and a canvas for our future. So it appears that time, in all its complexity, plays a pivotal role in our lives, shaping our experiences and cultures. Time isn't just a philosophical or cultural concept. Scientists, too, have grappled with its mysteries. Let's explore some of their theories. Now, one of the most intriguing theories about time comes from none other than Albert Einstein. His theory of relativity led to the concept of the block universe. In this model, time is relative, meaning it differs for each person depending on factors like speed and gravity. It's a bit like saying your now could be someone else's then or soon, depending on how fast you're moving or how much gravity you're experiencing. Mind-boggling, isn't it? Now let's dive a bit deeper. The block universe theory also suggests that motion could be seen as a sequence of time frames. Think of a movie reel. Each frame is a moment in time, and it's the rapid succession of these frames that gives us the illusion of continuous motion and time progression. But what if you were to step outside of that movie reel, or in this case, the block universe? You'd see all the frames, the past, present, and future, laid out simultaneously. Nothing would seem to change because everything is happening all at once. It's a perspective that challenges our traditional understanding of time. We're used to seeing time as a river, flowing from the past through the present and into the future. But in the block universe, the river doesn't flow. Instead, it's more like a vast, still lake with every moment existing at once. And here's another twist. If all moments exist simultaneously, then the notion of change becomes a bit tricky. If you're outside the block universe looking in, everything appears static, unchanging. But within the universe, we experience change as we move from one time frame to the next. In the block universe, then, past, present, and future coexist, challenging our traditional understanding of time. It's a mind-bending concept that reshapes our perception of reality and invites us to think about time in entirely new ways. And that, my friends, is the beauty of science. It constantly pushes the boundaries of what we know, taking us on a journey into the unknown and forever changing our view of the world. Now, let's consider a fascinating link between time and the practice of the law of attraction. Understanding the concept of the block universe can greatly enhance our practice of the law of attraction. In this theory, all moments of time exist simultaneously, like frames in a movie. This means that everything we desire, everything we strive to manifest is already out there, waiting for us. It's not in some distant future. It's right here, right now, just in a different frame of time. This belief can be incredibly empowering. Imagine your highest dreams, your deepest desires, they're not just possibilities, they're realities existing in a different moment of time. And with the power of positive thinking, of attraction, we can align ourselves with these realities. We can bring them into our present. Speaking positivity in the present, as if our dreams have already come true, is a powerful tool for manifestation. It's not "I will be happy, but I am happy." It's not "I will be successful, but I am successful." By declaring these in the present, we're not just hoping for a better future, we're creating it. This understanding of time can also help us develop good habits and a positive perspective on the world. If every moment exists at once, then every moment counts. Every moment is a chance to align ourselves with the reality we desire. And this can encourage us to live mindfully, to make the most of every present moment. Our perception of time isn't just a philosophical or scientific curiosity, it's something that can have a profound impact on our lives. By understanding that time is not a linear progression but a block of moments all happening at once, we can change our mindset, our habits, and our quality of life. We can stop waiting for the future to bring us happiness and start creating it in the present. We can stop seeing time as a ticking clock and start seeing it as a realm of infinite possibilities, all available to us here and now. In spite of these complex theories, one could argue that time is just a human invention. Let's explore this idea. The concept of time as we understand it is a human creation. It's a system of measurement, a tool we've devised to bring order to our lives and the world around us. Without time, our days would be a chaotic jumble, devoid of structure or routine. Time allows us to plan, to anticipate, to remember. It's our way of making sense of the ceaseless flow of existence. Consider this. There are no hours, minutes, or seconds etched into the fabric of the universe. The sun doesn't rise because it's 6 in the morning. We say it's 6 in the morning because that's when the sun rises. Time, as we know it, doesn't exist outside of our collective human understanding. This invention of time has become a universal abstraction. It's a language we all speak, a common denominator that transcends cultural and geographical boundaries. Time unites us in the shared experience of life's ebb and flow. It's a framework that helps us manage our days, set expectations, and coordinate our actions. It's a yardstick against which we measure our lives, marking out the milestones, the joys, the sorrows. Yet, while it may be a human construct, time is far from meaningless. It shapes our perceptions and experiences in profound ways. It lends rhythm to our lives, gives context to our memories, and imparts a sense of urgency to our dreams and ambitions. It's a reminder of our mortality, a ticking clock that underscores the preciousness of each passing moment. So is time real? Well, in a sense, both yes and no. It's real in that it has tangible effects on our lives and our world. It's unreal in that it's a product of human cognition, an idea rather than an inherent property of the universe. From this perspective, time may be an illusion, but it's a very real and important one for our daily lives. To wrap up our exploration, let's consider some philosophical perspectives on time. Isaac Newton, the genius who gave us the laws of motion, viewed time as an absolute entity. He believed time flows uniformly, regardless of anything external. It exists in its own right and marches forward, independent of our actions or observations. This is the concept of absolute time, a steady and unchanging river, always flowing at the same pace. Contrast this with Albert Einstein, another intellectual titan who revolutionized our understanding of the universe with his theory of relativity. Einstein proposed that time is not absolute but relative. It's flexible, bending, and stretching based on speed and gravity. He suggested that our perception of now could differ from someone else's now based on our relative speeds and gravitational experiences. According to him, time is an illusion. This is where the concept of the block universe came in, where all moments, past, present, and future, exist simultaneously. Each object in this block has coordinates in all moments in time. Our perception of motion, then, is akin to a movie, a sequence of time frames all happening at once. If we were to step outside this block universe, everything would appear static, as all events are happening concurrently. These contrasting views of Newton's absolute time and Einstein's relative time underscore the mystery and complexities of time. They challenge our understanding and force us to question what we perceive as reality. Yet, regardless of whether time is an illusion or an absolute entity, its impact on our lives is undeniable. We've constructed our world around the concept of time, using it to measure our days, manage our lives, and anticipate the future. It's a useful abstraction, a tool that gives structure to our existence. While we may not fully understand time, we can appreciate its impact on our lives and our world. After all, every moment counts.